Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Just want to give a bit of background, but I grew up playing Old School RuneScape and I spent way too many hours exploring Gielinor. I even kept coming back over the years, even as an adult, so when Dragonwilds has finally announced, I was really excited. But at the time it was released about a year ago, I held off picking it up at launch because, well, it was an early access game, and it still is at this point, and the reviews were pretty mixed. So after a year of updates and fixes and new content, I thought it was finally time to give it a shot. So let's see if RuneScape Dragonwilds is the survival game that I hope it would be.
Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gielinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons. Winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way, and the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
Alright, welcome to our very first RuneScape Dragonwilds episode, starting fresh. Let's talk to Wide Old Man. I'll skip the tutorial. I played a little bit, but I'm not a professional by any means. But I've learnt the basics. The lore book over here, in case you didn't know. There's the green dragon. I think our first boss. Or first main boss. Like any survival game, you need to pick up sticks, twigs, rocks. Make your first tools. I'm struggling to find rocks. If you didn't know, you can collect water, and even though it's dirty, you can still drink it. Your soul scourge doesn't completely fill, but your hydration does. So as long as you're not spam clicking it, you'll be fine. Crafting bench here. Our very first level up. Nice. One tree got us to level 4. Now we can perform an overhead chop. Ooh. More stones. I need more stones. Need to make a pickaxe. Cape as well, since it's free. Loft, there we go. Next, let's gather some Rune Essence. Rune crafting is such a valuable skill in this game because later on, magic plays such a big role and you need the runes to cast it. Just makes quality of life so much better. Currently, we'll not be able to reach that, That was fine. We can deal with that later. Always try to siphon those vents when you can. It's essentially free runes crafting experience, and it's also free runes. Well, at the cost of Rune Essence. Okay, let's make the objective of this first video be starting out and building our first house. Doesn't have to be anything special, very basic, just a place that we can sleep, build some storage chests, go from there. Can't kill him just yet. We'll need his hide to make some crafting and armor, but he's essentially impossible to catch unless we have ranged weapons or magic. Nice, killed our first rat. I can make rat roast with this rat meat. Some flax here. We're gonna need a lot of this stuff soon, so I'm just gonna collect it whilst we can. Oh, this area is level 2. I am clearly not level 2. Well, tier 2, as you can see I'm tier 0. That was rude. So I think I'm gonna build my base here. I like building it here last time because if you build it across this bridge, you reach the tier 2 area, and what happens is every now and then the dragon will come attack you, and it's really annoying. And I can't be bothered repairing my building every time he attacks. It's not even a fair attack, you can't fight back. He just breathes fire or rains down acid. So I'm going to save myself a hassle, build a base over here, in the level 1 area, tier 1 area, next to the water, I think. Very sad house. Nice construction level up. My least favorite skill. Place a placeholder there for when we have enough stuff to build it. Alright, I really want better tools. This guy's a level 2, but a tier 2 enemy, but I think it's worth trying to take him out. I think he drops bones. We need bones to make the next tool set. Go speak Amulet in that well. Got some runes there, got some blueprints so that we can craft more things. What? You need a roof to use a campfire. Is that enough? No. Best roof you've ever seen. Oh my god. Alright, it's still not working. We need to revisit that. Look at the state of this. Who built that? Okay, I genuinely don't know how you're meant to build a roof here. Is it that? No. What the heck? Placed that down and slept at the same time. That's miraculous. Surely that's not how... That's a floor. Yeah, it didn't work. Well, anyone with tips on how to build a house, please let me know. As you can tell, I am terrible at building. I usually play co-op with my friend. He's the builder in our group, if it wasn't obvious enough. Oh, nice. Finally unlocked. Axtral Projection. I'll save some time. So this is what I mean by having runes is going to make quality of life so much easier. Because when you unlock new skills, you can cast new magic attacks like this. This one specifically for cutting down trees. Just save some time. The next one we unlock after this, like right now I still need to chop these manually. The next one lets you harvest these big long trees in a oneer essentially, instead of having to chop down each individual piece. You get hundreds of logs at once. I have an idea. May not be a good idea, but it's an idea. Oh, did it again. I hate building. Campfire must be covered by a roof. It is covered by a roof. What are you talking about? Best roof in the world. I genuinely don't know what it wants me to do. Just don't really understand. Like, the bed's in the same spot and it lets me sleep. The spinning wheel's in the same spot, lets me spin. Just for some reason hates the campfire. There we go. Surely. Surely, surely. Campfire must be covered by a roof. Is this a bug? I honestly don't know what's wrong. I hate building so much. Oh my days. Oh, please, RuneScape gods. Help. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. I've misread it the whole time. Campfire should not be covered by a roof. Oh. Right, now we are cooking. Literally. I'm just gonna collect a bunch of water. I'm gonna turn it into clean water. Now what are we doing? Oh yeah, I burnt that. Forgot that was a thing. When you're a low level of cooking, you tend to burn things. What else do we need to build? A tanning rack. I need animal bones. Oh, of course, I need a crafting bench. Now I'm just going to make quite a lot of these red berry infusions. They're quite good because they make your thirst drain a lot slower. The next step is to get a farm going, I think, so that we can grow some food and we can make better healing food so that we can tackle the dungeon. Nice. Here I hit level 16 woodcutting. It unlocks the ability to gather bird's nests whilst chopping down trees. Bird's nests are really useful because sometimes they give seeds, they give eggs, and they also give feathers. I'm not sure if they give any other things, but those are the important ones to craft from and make food from. Okay guys, I think this is a good place to stop the run, for part 1 anyway. We've built the house like we wanted to. The next minute or so is just me speedrunning the finishing touches, such as adding in another campfire so we can cook food faster, actually planting things in our plantation spots so that we can, again, get ingredients to cook the higher tier food, which heals us for higher amounts of health and gives us more sustenance so we don't have to eat as much. Lastly, we'll check our map. You can see the quests on the left hand side that have been discovered or started either by accident or just by picking things up. We can work on those as we play through the game. The next episode will probably concentrate on us gearing up so that we can get the tier 2 armor and then take on one of the dungeons. We've pretty much got our base set up, so we just need to increase the tier of our armor and our weapons so that we can make the boss fight a bit easier. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like. This is my first YouTube video, so any feedback, positive or negative, please let me know and I'll try and improve next time. A subscribe would be awesome. Keep following for part 2 when that gets released. I'll be playing through RuneScape Dragonwilds throughout the whole release cycle. Currently the latest release is Umbral Sands, which just came out at the end of June 2026, so the content is still fresh.